Okay, so now I'm live. And I tried to do the dual stream, but it just kind of zoomed in here. Which I guess is the center of the screen. But it would be nice if I could just set it up myself. And just do a smooth thing. 10 seconds left! Never mind! Thank you, Brian! Thank you, Brian, for the hype! Super hype, super hype! Thank you for being here. Shane, how's Ireland? Yeah, well, to be fair, it was mostly just me speaking awkwardly, trying to figure it out. First time gifter! Floor feeding me, thank you! Let me see. I owe you a monster sound. That was like 3-4 different ones. Just warming up. We'll see if they get any better by the end of the stream. Thank you. Thank you for gifting subs. Hoagie, thank you for the tier 3, bro. Yes. We are in our last 24, 25, 26 hours of plus points. If anybody would like to do me the honors of dropping in those PPs, let me know. Thank you, floor feeding me. That was very kind of you. And you're a tier 2 sub? Why, thank you for that generosity and helping the stream out. I hope you have some fun with us if you tune in over the weekend. We are celebrating Halfoween, halfway to Halloween, half Halloween. The official day of celebration is April 31st. Yes, that is a real date. I am aware. And we will be streaming every day through to Monday at least, if not Wednesday. Let's see, Brian, thank you for subs. Doug, we will redeem those after we get into our music a little bit. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And if anybody is interested in the gifted sub incentives for the stream today, you can command subathon, or you could just wait for Nightbot to annoyingly chime in the Google Doc about every 10-15 minutes or so. We are going to read Infamy, which, if anyone is watching me on YouTube, hi Jasmine, welcome back, thank you for being here. We are, so for a while I was doing the mobile live streams on YouTube because it was sending me out to a lot of people. Then, all of a sudden, over the past 2 or 3 weeks, it just isn't doing that anymore, so I figured, what's the point? We might as well just dual stream, so you guys can be with my Twitch community. That being said, the chats are separate, so if I'm not making sense to you, chances are I'm talking to the other chat. Thank you. Right now we got a hype train, and also you can tell what's going on YouTube. I mean, on Twitch, because you'll see the notifications pop up on my screen thanks to Stream Elements. So for those of you who are on YouTube and new here, I hope you find this enjoyable. I do live readings on my stream on occasion. There's a bit of strain on my eyes because I am encapsulated by LED lights. Then I have my monitor right here and I read off the monitors. So to avoid that, I just simply turn off my lights for the duration of the reading. We are currently reading my friend Brayden, his book Infamy. We are on chapter 24, so you're gonna probably not really know what's going on. That's okay, neither do we. After that, we have a couple books lined up. One of them is Homer's Odyssey, in anticipation of Christopher Nolan's new film over the summer. And we have another book from a community member, Geekonomicon. With that, without further ado, let's get that hype train rolling. Thank you for the intro hype train, by the way. Thank you very much. I present to you chapter 24 of Let me just get the right thing here. See this one? Yes, it is. Of Infamy. Chapter 24. Told from the perspective of Absinthe. Running. I have never been a moderate person. If I'm choosing to do something, I like to do it all out, whether it comes to dancing or fashion or explosions. Looking back, it's possible that I overdid it on the dynamite. Could you blame me? After fighting that thing, I wasn't going to go easy on him. Still, when I saw how much the building shook after the first detonation, I had concerns. I could see the rest of our crew ahead. Yuri sitting under a tree, Balder and Susanna lying in the grass. Balder wasn't wearing a shirt. Why was he lying shirtless with an assassin? Unimportant. Right now, I was shouting the only important... How dare you interrupt my reading, but also thank you for my unkindness of ravens. Why was he lying shirtless with an assassin? Unimportant. Right now, I was shouting the only important piece of information. Run! Luckily, Balder did not hesitate. He grabbed Susanna by the wrists and Yuri by the scruff of the neck, and they took off. That was when the primary explosion detonated. I was thrown forward, sailing through the air before I landed face down in the dirt. Acrobatics is not my strong suit. My strong suit has just nearly killed us all. I could feel the rain of dirt and stone fall along my back. I slowly turned to see what remained. There was a hole of loose dirt, 150 yards wide. Any identifying marker of the temple was reduced to a few larger pieces of rubble. Awesome, Tierney said. The historic value, Sebastian said, shocked and sad. I clapped him on the shoulder. My bad. Felix was standing over me, offering a hand. I stood up and brushed off my dress with no effect. There's only so much dirt that floral print can hide. You see a spider or something? Balder's voice carried from a few yards away. It seems that his group had made it far enough to avoid the debris shower. Yes, I said sarcastically. A big one. Really ugly. Looked just like Yuri. Hey, Yuri said offended, and I blew him a kiss. Understandable. You guys need a rest before we carry on? No, Sebastian said definitively. Let's get as much distance as possible now. Seva started to walk off into the wood. The baker has a good point, Tierney said before racing off after him. Balder looked confused. He turned to me. What did you do? Ancient dude. Wouldn't die. Might still be alive. We should hustle, Felix said as he walked past. What was the one thing I asked you not to do? Balder said to Sebastian. Awaken an ancient evil, Sevas responded. And what did you do? Balder chastised. Awaken an ancient evil, Sevas said guiltily. Now somebody is going to have to clean that up later. Balder sounded like a dad disappointed in his kid not cleaning up after the dog. It probably died in the explosion, Sebas claimed. I gave you one instruction. To be fair, Absinthe did most of the unleashing. Whoa, I objected. Fine. I guess we can't blame Sebas completely, Balder said. Thank you, Sebas said. I blame you completely, Balder responded. Susanna flicked his ear. I thought we were fleeing the explosion. Shouldn't we be fleeing? I looked at Balder. There had been tension between us since the fight. Currently, the embodiment tension was leaning against him, resting against his shoulder. Honestly, it had less to do with the girl and more with what the girl represented. Felix, can you watch the prisoner? I shouted. In a moment, Felix was next to me, grabbing Susanna. Oh, am I really still considered a prisoner? Susanna asked. Felix, as usual, responded with a shrug. I waited until they were out of earshot to speak. Can we clear the air? I think that would be good. This team is most effective when you and I are working in tandem. I would agree with that. So why the hell are we doing this? Should list the reasons. People need saving. This is a high-ranking job. It's our way into the business. Money is good. You're such a jackass. You're the only reason any of us is here. That isn't true. Everyone has their reason. I didn't force anyone to come. But you did because you stand there with your dedication and endless forgiveness, and it becomes impossible to not want to follow you, which most of the time is rewarding and just fun. However, since the stupid honor student from your past showed up, that turns all your qualities into a demanding, irrational obsession. You've been a self-absorbed jackass. They can't see the vision if you don't tell them, and I can't support you if you don't let me in. You do know why. You invaded my dreams to find out. That's why we've been fighting. How long have we been fighting? It's been 1 day. Baldur let out a long sigh as he rubbed the back of his neck. It's been 1 long day. That is not why we have been fighting. I'm sorry, I must have misunderstood all the shouting then, he snarked. It's not about me going into your head. It's about the fact that I had to. I barely know who you are. Why are we trying to be heroes? For the money? He lied. We would make more money in the mercenary guild. Why are you trying to make us heroes? Because someone has to stand up for something, he diverted. That's a non-answer. It's vague, non-committal. Why are we doing this? What do you want from me? Do you want some teary-eyed confession? A rousing speech about what we can become? I want some answer that explains your paradoxical behavior. Explain why a guy with so many trust issues who can't let your best friend know anything about you trusts every psycho and killer to be on the team. Why someone who has enough rage to split open the sky refuses to use it unless it's by accident. Why did you kill half a country but let their heir live? Because I can't take it anymore. Take what? The apathy, the moral absent, the indifference. There was an exposure in his voice. A long overdue penitent, finally sitting in the confessional booth. At some point, there has to exist a right and wrong. I grew up under the boot of everyone, shoved into the mud until the very moment they killed me. After the uprising, people muttered there were two sides to every story. Things were too complex to understand without proper study. At some point, someone has to point at the person executing a child and say it's wrong. How old were you? Why do you ask that when you already know? Viewing memories doesn't come with a timestamp. Things get jumbled. I was 15. They say people stop developing when going through trauma. A part of their brain gets permanently stuck at that age, in that emotional state. It doesn't matter how many years have passed. When Baldur looked at himself, he only saw that petrified moment. Resurrection isn't an easy trick, I said. In fact, it's near impossible. How did you survive? Something interfered, Baldur said. It doesn't have a name I can say. Its language is old, not intended for mammals or air. I was a hole in the shape of a shark. The old ruling family loved to hunt sharks. They would catch them, cut their fins off, then throw them back. Without their fins, the sharks would slowly suffocate. The royals announced that the suffering it caused was a reliable source of power. The sharks had been praying for rescue. Their champion found me. What did you do? You know what I did. I made a deal. My life, my soul, my freedom. All the rage of the sea would be mine. In exchange, I was to put the fear of the sea into the enemy, protect the sharks and my home by creating such a fear of retribution none would dare attack. Did you? Yes, I won. There was only one problem. What? I asked. I lived. That's it? The whole secret motivation that you torture yourself with? Survivor's guilt? Please. Your support and bedside manner are overwhelming. I'm so glad I told you. You were never supposed to die. That was an injustice. You know it was an injustice because you're boiling with rage about the apathy. So why do you still feel guilty that you came back and saved yourself? A lot of people died because of me. Thousands of people died because of me. Even more were injured. I lost my sister. That is a tragedy, and I am sorry about that. I understand mourning her, all the others you have lost. But did you ever think that the blame might not be on you? Who else is there to blame? I'm the one who started the uprising because I couldn't accept death. Everything else is just a ripple of that choice. Maybe we blame the cruel royal family and ruling elite who used blood magic and ritual sacrifice to abuse an entire nation until the point of revolution? Is this supposed to be helpful? Now, you're just making me feel bad about feeling bad. It's supposed to be eye-opening. You're so afraid of losing. Guess what? You're going to lose. Cool. Any other sore spots you want to hit while I'm down? I had a dog die once. Maybe you could bring that up. You want to blame yourself for all this loss that isn't your fault. But you're continuing the cycle. When you lose me, it will be your fault. I won't let that happen. You are the cause of it. Because it isn't an external threat that is going to end us, but this. If you keep walling yourself off, lying to me, cutting me out of decisions little by little, you will lose me. I know it comes from a good place, but you need to change your behavior. I'm not a fossil to be preserved. I'm a person. Balder clasped his face in his hands. I'm not your little sister. I'm your partner. Felix isn't your baby brother. He is your partner. If you insist on standing alone, soon you will be. Balder let out a long exhale. That was a good line. Did you plan that ahead of time? A little bit. I had an idea of where I wanted the conversation to go. I'm shocked, he said sarcastically. The world relaxed. I had no idea when it tensed, but I could feel the air rush into my lungs again. For the first time, there was a clarity between us. And we'll end it there for today. Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, it's so bright. Let's see what we have next in our little thing here. Hello, spooky diplomat. Welcome. Why would someone come in to say, I'm going back to another stream? I don't get it. Okay. Hello, it's Alani. Thank you again for that cheer. Let's see. I'm glad that you're getting invested. I just like, okay, rude, but also okay, cool. I guess you want to just say hi. Or maybe you're just like, I don't like it here. I don't know. People, the internet's weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and do our movie bracket before we get into the music here. So we're going to, YouTube can't vote, but what's it called? Twitch can. I'm so slow today. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna go ahead and do it. So let's get to it. I'm gonna go ahead and get them up. Let's see. All right. Tickle. I've got a tickle. All right, let's say goodbye to our dear ambiance as we get this queued up. Oh, my image. Okay, well, we'll put it on after this. Get ready to vote. Oh no! We're looking for adults 45 and under to be in our TV vaccination.
Cool to go.
Yeah, and then I got the opportunity and I decided to do it.
I don't mind you going. I just wish you would have told me. That's all.
Dude, she needs a therapist. You've been wanting out of this stupid relationship for like a year now.
And don't forget about all of the beautiful Swedish women you'll meet in June.
Okay, guys.
That's not her again. Seriously?
Babe, what's happening? Danny.
I was so very sorry to hear about what happened.
I'm sorry.
I invited Danny to come to Sweden. You know what she's been going through.
Christian says you've got this special week planned.
It's sort of a crazy festival. Special ceremonies and dressing up.
That sounds fun.
Unbelievable.
I don't know why, but my internet is massively crashing all of a sudden. Hopefully it's just a glitch and it picks back up, but it might, I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden it's just doing it. I don't really know what's going on. The speeds are everywhere. It just keeps dropping and dropping. Let's see. If I go here. Yeah, I don't know why they've been having these issues the past 2 months or whatever, but for a while. And now it's back up at 6,000. But it might go back down. Now it's at 520 or like 566, 586, but it went down to like 213, like 300. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start this trailer over.
I told you that I want to go to that festival in Sweden.
Oh, you said it would be cool to go.
Yeah, and then I got the opportunity and I decided
Look, I
to
don't
do
mind
it.
you going. I just wish you would have told me. That's all.
Dude, she needs a therapist. You've been wanting out of this stupid relationship for like a year now.
And don't forget about all of the beautiful Swedish women you'll meet in June.
Okay, guys.
That's not her again. Seriously?
Babe, what's happening? Danny.
I was so very sorry to hear about what happened.
I'm sorry.
I invited Danny to come to Sweden. You know what she's been going through.
Christian says you've got this special week planned.
It's sort of a crazy festival. Special ceremonies and dressing up.
That sounds fun.
Unbelievable.
Welcome and happy midsummer. Skål!
What time is it?
9 p.m.
That can't be right. The sky is blue.
This is what 9 p.m. is like here.
How long have you two been together?
Just over 3.5 years.
4 years.
Really?
Yeah?
What do you think?
It's like another world.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Is it scary?
What is it?
It has special properties.
What am I going through?
We just need to acclimate.
I don't want to acclimate. I want to go.
Absolutely not.
What's happening? I don't know why you invited us.
That's why you look so guilty right now, because you know.
We only do this every 90 years. I was most excited for you to come.
So we have Midsummer versus, let's see, what? I think I have this saved. Oh my God.
Ralph's gives you low prices in every...
I have come here from the mainland to investigate the disappearance of a young girl, Rowan Morrison. That's her name? You know her?
No, I've never seen her before.
You suspect foul play?
I suspect murder.
We don't commit murder up here. We're a deeply religious people.
Where is Rowan Morrison?
Take the flame inside you, burn and burn below. Fire seed and fire feed and make the baby grow.
You wouldn't want to be around here unaided. Not the way you feel.
Where is Rowan Morrison?
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
Hail the Queen of the May! Hail the Queen of the May!
You'll simply never understand the true nature of sacrifice.
Take the flame inside you, burn and burn delay. Fire seed and fire feed and make the baby stay.
The Wicker Man. So we're gonna go ahead and do the poll. Anyone can vote. It's completely anonymous too. You simply just need to be signed into Twitch. I'm gonna go here. Oh, I thought I put the plus points after I ended stream on Monday. I guess not. Okay, let's see. I have to set this up. Let me go ahead and put this music back on for us. Go ahead and vote in the poll. And we're gonna go ahead and do our music. Oh my gosh, we have the Eggo Lantern redemption. Woo-woo! We'll do that today. Let's see. What else is next? What else is next? Oh no. I think I might have to go to my car. Maybe not. We'll see. There can only be one. Let me go ahead and update this. We have... Oh! I did it backwards. Okay. We can do the Eggo Lantern. It's cool. We'll just switch those two. My silly brain. My silly brain. How you doing, YouTube? You guys chilling? You guys chilling? You alright? Thank you to the 4 people tuning in. I appreciate that. Is everything looking okay? Let's see if I go here. Nope, wrong thing. I'm confused. Bing, bing. All right. Bees, yes. I don't know if I've seen that one. I don't think I've actually ever seen either one all the way through. Maybe just bits and pieces from both. Have either of you seen both? Any of you? So go ahead and vote if you haven't. Let's see. And then we're getting ready for music. Let's go ahead and turn that song list on. Da 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 da. Ah. Let's see. Well, please feel free to put your requests in and we'll come start the music. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break and we'll come back. Let's see. Go stop this. But I'll wait till the poll's over. Why not? Our egg-o'-lantern is pretty basic. We're just gonna make an egg and put a jack-o'-lantern face on it. We can all do it together. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. What? I wonder if you can make a paper garland. You do the whole, right? Is this how it works? You gotta do like back and forward, back and forward. Hold on. Oh, I can't do it. I'm not exactly even here. Well, I didn't get very far, but I did back and forth. Midsummer has won! Alright. To be continued. I'll come back with some scissors and we can get started. Alright, let's see where I am. Steezy, what's up? I reserve the right to wear glasses and not to wear glasses whenever I like. Thank you. walks the road from the Sacred Heart of Mary. She knocks upon my window every Sunday morning. She begs me, come on in, put your knees down on the floor, boys. Place your hands together, praise the Lord. Stomp your feet. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. You hope our redemption in the spire or the steeple, 'cause God ain't got religion, no, no, God is in our people. Everyone believes a different version of the truth. Everybody sees it from a different point of view. But if you close your eyes, turn your face toward the sun, and sip it as we are all one. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. You hope our redemption in the spire or the steeple, 'cause God ain't got religion, no, no, God is in the people. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. No, you hope our redemption in the spire or the steeple, 'cause God ain't got religion, no, no, God is in the people. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. Stomp your feet and clap your hands. You want redemption in the spire or the steeple, 'cause God ain't got religion, no, no, God is in the people. That was Sacred Heart of Mary from, it's been a while since I've said their name. Let me make sure I got it right. Hoagie, thank you. Mojo Juju and the Snake Oil Merchants. An album that came out circa 2010, I want to say. It's a very fun one. Hopefully stream connection is better tomorrow and Spectrum figures out what the heck they're doing. Thank you for being here. All right, let's try to do this egg-o'-lantern. Shall we? Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. Okay. You could, if you wanted to, actually draft an oval for yourself, but I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and just make an egg. See what happens. Fun Dragon! Thank you! Thank you for the raid, and thank you for the... Yeah, tier 3, thank you! Yes! Again! I would love to send you some spooky themed, what's it called? Mail. So feel free to did this work? Again, what am I doing wrong? This happened to me last time. I guess I need to go back to the basics. Fun Dragon, thank you. Thank you, 3 months in advance. What? I failed so hard. Okay, well I have 4. I have 4, so that's something. Boo. So silly and dumb. What in the world? Okay. We're making our egg-o'-lantern. Egg-o'-lantern. This one just looks like a potato. It is a nice. Okay, which one is my best? My best work. I say this one. My egg-o'-lantern. You too can make an egg-o'-lantern, and if you do, please share on our Discord your egg-o'-lantern. Okay. Oh no. I'm always really self-conscious about how to do this smile. Ow! Egg-o'-lantern! It's an egg-o'-lantern! Hello, Squidward. Welcome. My egg-o'-lantern. I think I need tape. Egg-o'-lantern. I got 3 more. Here we go. Hopefully this doesn't read backwards for you. That would be silly. Marker's a little dry. That's okay. I need to get what's it called? I need to get tape. Brian, always the hype man. This could use interesting. He thinks. Good old painter state. Potatoes are scary. Oh. I think this was too much tape. Me thinks I don't need all this tape. No. Okay. See if this does the trick here. Do I want to, let's see, like a curly? Let's see. Egg-o-lantern! It's an egg-o-lantern! Well, that works. I guess. It pops. It's a cream color. It's eggshell. Ta-da! What do you think? Alright, yes. We will sing these songs for you now. Let's start with this one for Squidward. Alright, we're going to get into our music hour. Feel free to make your requests. Oh, let me change this. Oh, I did that wrong. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower of you, its only seed. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. It's the one who will be taken, who cannot seem to get. And the soul afraid of dying that never learns to live. When the night has been too lonely and the road has been too long, and you think that love is only for the lucky and the strong, just remember in the winter see thou with the sun so and the spring becomes the rose. Thank you. All right, let's see what we have now. Halfoween, Halfoween. Juno's in YouTube chat. Thank you, Juno. The corn. If you tell me no, thank you. I wanna kill the widow. I don't care what they do it for. It's also terrible leaving. I see the pictures from 1,000 years of battle, and I think it's such a bore. I walk New Orleans with a knife, like Mikey hidden out of sight. But I'm useless if they don't. I'm really not the killing type. Oh, 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 oh. I'm not the killing type. I'm not the killing type. I'm not the killing type. I got a picture of your mom before the war when she was young. She's got an etching to her right. I think it's funny, she's looking to the Lord and into someone gotta get you back. And I've officially been asked. I couldn't kill to save a life. I'd rather die a peaceful piece of shit and fame. Shameful coward thinks I'm not the killing type. I'm not the killing type. I'm not the killing type. But I'm a kill to make you feel. I don't mean kill someone for real. I couldn't do that, it is wrong. I see you staring into space. I wanna stick my fist into your mouth and twist your Arctic eye. Is that what can make you feel? I don't mean kill someone for real. I couldn't do that, it is wrong. But I could say it in a song, a song, a song. And I'm saying it now, I'm saying it so. Even if you never hear this song, somebody else would know. I'm saying it now, I'm saying it so. Even if you never hear this song, somebody else would know. Oh, oh, I just can't explain how good it feels. I just can't explain how good it feels. I just can't explain how good it feels. I just can't describe. Thank you. All right, let's see. Doo-doo. Thank you. visions of me in LA, and I heard that there's a special place where boys and girls can all be queen. Down at the Big Body Club, I'm gonna keep on dancing on the Big Body Club. I'm gonna keep on dancing down West Hollywood. I'm gonna keep on dancing on the Big Body Club, Big Body Club. I'm up, angels are on the floor, lovers in the bathroom, and a line outside the door. Black lights and a dear old Miss Combard. Every night's another reason why I left it at home. I think my wicked dreams of you from Tennessee, of Santa Monica. You've been too good to me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees a baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You big bony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama. I'm just having fun on stage in my house. Is where I belong, down at the Big Body Club. I wanna keep on dancing on the Big Body Club. I wanna keep on dancing down West Hollywood. I wanna keep on dancing on the Big Body Club, Big Body Club, Big Body Club. Yeah, we just added it to the song list too. There was a time where everybody was doing it, so let's see. Big Body Club. No such thing as Hollywood ending. No such thing as a Hollywood ending. No such thing as Hollywood ending. There's no such thing as Hollywood ending. Thinking this is a Disney, I'm way off script and losing the plot. Things don't work out the way I'm not gonna turn and show my calling the shots. If this were a movie, maybe she would be willing to share my world. So then I realize sometimes nice guys don't always get the girl, cause nobody tells you where you're young. Love's not like the books, the films, or the songs. We've been living in a life for far too long. We're tired of pretending. There's no such thing as Hollywood ending. Don't Don't be mistaken, my heart's a brick and let them all talk. I don't give a shit. Kill, marry, shag, it's all such a drug. I'm more than a lost piece waiting to fit. I'm not a princess, I don't know what, just hoping my chance will come. Then I'm a problem, don't wanna solve, just wanna have some fun. Cause no one tells you when you're young. Loves are like the books, the films, the songs. And we've been living in a life for far too long. We're tired of pretending there's no such thing as a Hollywood end. I've got the one I want right next to me. I hope to God it works out perfectly. What if this was all just meant to be? I want a love never ending. It's not belief I'm suspending. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Oh, wait. My hat. Not my hat. Gosh darn it. Just stop doing that. It's a good movie. Love that movie. Oh no, it keeps crashing. Stop crashing. You're being stupid. I don't know what's going on. Do you think it's because of the multi-stream? If I stop that, would it level off better? Hello, Willie. I'm having some internet issues. Let's see. I don't know either. It's just weird that it's dropping. Ba boom boom. Brian, thanks for the super chat on YouTube. No, it's dropping frames. I can see it. I'm 4.5% dropped frames. But it's all over the map. It's not consistent. It stays at 6,000 and then it'll randomly crash to like, I don't know. But then the number next to it will say like 7,000. So I don't really know what's going on. Oh, I really don't know what's going on. Go to the devil and the devil did come. Said to the devil, devil, do you like drums? Do you like cigarettes, dominoes, rum? He said only sundown, Sundays, Christmas, Sundays, and I need a few friends. Now and again, could never hope to keep them. Thought to get friends, but I thought that they wanted. Never how they needed a good friend of 7. Don't get me venting on friends who resent you, cause all you've ever done is been a noose to hang on to. They thought was a necklace, reckless. They fell in a hell where you both hang with nothing to do. My scratch gave the gravity went like, fuck this, the gravity went like. You can leave it all behind. Even the devil needs time alone sometimes. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. It's go free fall. It's go free fall. Go to the devil and the devil said quit. Can't be bothered, better handle your shit. Keep your witch back, keep it by your wits. Know yourself and who you came in with. Can I sit down and hustling all day? Can't even count how many shows I've made off the same deal you're on. Remember the devil ain't a friend of no one but fun too. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. It's called free fall. It's called free fall. Go to the devil and the devil said, hey, why you been calling this late? It's like 2 a.m. and the bars are closed at 10. And now that's a rule I made. Anyway, you say you're too busy saving everybody else to save yourself, and you don't want no help. Oh well, that's a story to tell. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. It's called free fall. It's called free fall. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. Cause ain't shit free but falling out. That shit's easy, let me show you how it's like. Atomic! Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much. You can let it all go. You can let it all go. It's cold, free fall. It's cold, free fall. Shane! We got a hype train. We're hyping. Thank you. No. I don't know why they didn't work. Hopefully everything's okay. It should be okay. If anyone has a follow-up on that, let me know. But either way, Atomic, thank you for being here. Thank you for your generosity, your support. Let's go. Doug has redeemed another bracket. You switched to Twitch. Twitch is better. We have more community there, and yeah. But I'm hoping that more people will come to YouTube eventually. We'll see. But thank you. I hope you're doing all right today. All right, let's see what we got next. We got nothing. Atomic, is there a song that you would like? We are celebrating half Halloween for the next week. If anybody would like to celebrate with us, Ivy Lurkin, welcome back. Thank you again for gifting that sub on Monday. Chicans. Take it easy, are you? Take it easy, you're falling down the tube, down the drain. Now don't you know the monsters of the sewer are after you? The further deep into you go, the better chance it'll get your nose. So take it easy. Take it easy on you. Settle down now, there's nothing wrong with you. Settle down now, no one even knows the truth. Not even you, no, not even your mama, not even your papa, not even your bro. No, not even your sister or a priest or your aunt who's a barista. No, honey, no one of them has a clue. So take it easy, easy, just breathe. Chances are it's all in your head. Chances are you're the only one who wants you dead. Chances are you're feeling broken, but there's nothing new, man. Chances are I'm your friend. Take it easy on you. You're sliding down like melted super glue. Don't peel away, no, don't you rush. There's plenty of shine left in that bus. So take it easy on you. Take it easy on you. Take it easy, there are plenty other cuckoos too. Who's a cuckoo? No, not you. All I meant to say is not one of us has a clue. So take it easy. Take it easy on you. Thank you, Brian, for redeeming. What is it? What is it? What is the word? What is the word? Another bracket as well. So we have 2 brackets. Ivy Lurkin, thank you for request for G Kants and Ivy Lurkin, and then we'll do the Erie improv loop. If the hype train is still going on by the time we do that, we make the improv loop last as long as the hype train. Okay, let's go. Thank you to anyone on YouTube who is watching and hanging out with us today. Jane, thank you for still hanging out. And embrace my heart. But if all my friends say that, of course, it's gonna get better, better. I never loved nobody fully. Always one foot on the ground. I'm protecting my heart truly. I lost innocence. I hear my mind, all these voices. I hear my mind, all these words. I hear my mind, all this music. And it breaks my heart, and it breaks my heart, but it breaks my heart. But it breaks my heart. Ralph, thank you for the hype bits. We got 1.5 minutes left in this hype train. And we are 20 subs away from reading an Anderson tale. I wish that Joan of Arc wouldn't hang around the park, pronouncing she won't get banned again. Her arm was very shiny, her message is divine, but I wish she'd take a day off now and then. She said it clears your head when you come back from the dead with the sort of sharp. We're gonna read an Anderson tale at the end of the stream today. Thank you. She says we need to raise a brand new army, and the flag of France so proudly she unfurled. And the people that she hated will be neatly bifurcated, and the British will no longer rule the world. It was a mistake to let them burn her at the stake. She learned a lesson back there in the flames. So she's going to kill the queen, she'll rescue old Orleans. It's really hard to hang around with saints. I think I ought to tell her the English left in failure, and they don't go back to France except on horse. But I saw her vivisect a man who wanted to correct her, and the playground soon resembled Grand Guignol. She says we need to raise a brand new army, and she marched us round until we couldn't stand. She says the nation she abhors will soon be writhing on the floor, and the British will no longer rule her land. And she's waiting for the dolphin who will come across the ocean, those that God agrees with their complaints. So I'm hoping she'll ignore my English accent in a war, 'cause it's really hard to hang around with saints. She says we need to raise a brand new army, and the flag of France so proudly she upheld. And the people that she hated will be neatly bifurcated, and the British will no longer rule. The British will no longer rule. The British will no longer rule the world. She can't. Thank you for gifting those subs. And as promised, we are going to do the improv loop now. And this eerie improv will last however long the hype train lasts. Let's go. Ooh. Thank you. Guess we should do it like this. Subs, are you kidding me? Well, the hype train in it, but I'm still getting started, so. All right. I gotta clear that. Thank you for that, guys. We're gonna read an Anderson tale. Next up, we have. We got that. The next two are both reading. Oh my gosh, are we crashing again? Stop crashing on me, please. I don't know why you gotta be like that. Okay. Full for you! Welcome back, my dude, my dude. It's eerie. Eerie. See. Oh. Okay, anyway, we're gonna do 7 next. And zombie, I'd love to do zombie for you. I'd be lurking. Thank you again to Atomic Shikans for those sub bombs. Oh my gosh. Oh my, that's crazy. I don't know. I guess, do I know anything about my opponent? I'm gonna go up again. Can never quite decide what I want to do. Up or down? Up or down? I'm villainous, gluttonous, envious, with avarice, lust for the vanity, and if I don't get what I need, I'll be angry. You really don't want to see me angry. Seven, rule your heart, but you're not to blame. They spawn inside your mind until you go insane. The more you do, the less ashamed you will feel. The contagion streaming through your veins. But be careful, come judgment day, you only go one way. So pick a vice, pay the price, take a chance and roll the dice. All actions bear consequence. Indulge all you want, committed sins will haunt you. There's no room for recompense. I'm trying to figure this out, my dudes. It's just not wanting to. Can I do it like that? You can see it in their eyes, all the cowardice and lies, the excuses, alibis, they leave you blind. Once infected, once inside, they fester in your mind, and desire will lead you to 7, rule your heart, but you're not to blame. They spawn inside your mind until you go insane. The more you do, the less ashamed you feel. The contagion streaming through your veins. But be careful, come judgment day, you only go one way. Betrayal is fatal. You can hide, but fate will find you and take you. Revenge will stain you, envy will break you. Just be careful what you do. 7, rule your heart, but you're not to blame. They spawn inside your mind until you go insane. 7, still your mind till you go blind. 7, still your soul until you're delusional. 7, still your mind till you go blind. 7, still your soul until you're delusional. 7, still your mind till you go blind. 7, still your soul until you're delusional. 7, rule your heart, but you're not to blame. They spawn inside your mind until you go insane. The more you do, the less ashamed you feel. The contagion streaming through your veins. But be careful, come judgment day, you only go one way. Thank you. Hello. Thank you. We're gonna do Zombie for Ibalurkin. Thank you. I feel like I might need to do it twice. What's in your head? 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 What's And the violence caused such silence. Oh, are we mistaken? But you see, it's not me, it's not my family. In your head, in your head. What's in your head? What's in your head? What's in your head? What's in? Thanks for hanging out in YouTube chat, Juno. Let's see. Thank you for hanging out here today. Let's see what we have next. Let's do this one. Bro, that looks sick. Why do I always do it wrong? Why do I do the paper garlands wrong? What did I do? What am I doing wrong? Tell me. Please tell me. Fable and truth direct me to someone who gives me the juice and new rose. Someone to tell me when I'm born to be muse and days. Everything it contradicts. Edges of prayer, 'cause you believe doesn't mean that it's there. It's so rare. It's so rare that somebody look out for you. Thoughts and prayers was all they do. When I lifted a urn, divinity says destiny can't be earned or returned. I feel when I question, my skin starts to burn. Why does my skin start to burn? thought I'm not blind. Feel when we argue, our skin starts to rise. Our skin starts to rise. Oh, so share me your plan. If I implore you, could I be your lamb? Understand? I look for the truth in the back of your hand, and I look into the open sky. Stars blink like my sister's eyes. Stars blink like her eyes, like her eyes, like her eyes. I dream of eternal life. I dream of eternal life. Thank you. Ooh. Bum ba ba da ba, bum 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 ba da 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 da, bum ba da da da, bum bum ba ba. Thank you. Tell me who I am. Do I provoke you with my tone of innocence? Don't ask too many questions. That is my one suggestion. You know I keep it real. I live for the appeal. Knew it from the start. It was the only way to mend my broken heart. Don't ask too many questions. This is my one confession. It never was enough. I always wanted more. I always wanted more. Fame is a gun, I pointed blind. Crash and burn, girl, baby, swallow it dry. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. There's no mystery. I'm gonna make it, gonna go down in history. Don't ask too many questions. God gave me the permission. When you shame me, it makes me want it more. It makes me want it more. Fame as a gun, I pointed blind. Crash and burn, girl, baby, swallow it, die. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. Love is a drug I can't deny. I'm your dream girl, but you're not my type. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. glamorous life, a glamorous life. I got a taste of the glamorous life. Nothing makes me feel as good as being loved by you. Nothing makes me feel as good as being loved by you. Fame is a gun I pointed blind. Crash and bang, girl, baby, swallow it, die. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. Love is a drug I can't deny. I'm your dream girl, but you're not my type. You got a front row seat and I got a taste of the glamorous life. I got a taste of the glamorous life. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Emir was ocean, as in ocean water love? Question mark. Thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you, thank you. I've been lurking. Thank you for paying it forward, or in a manner of speaking, by gifting a sub to Emir. Thank you. Hello. What inspired or influenced the name change? I'd be lurking. Thank you again. Let me double check my incentives here. Yeah, Yeezy, right, likes to change it once a year, if I am not mistaken. I don't know if you still do that, though. I feel like... Not quite sure with that. Are we really hyping? Who's to say? Who's to say? Only one way to find out. No need to be sorry. All right, we're gonna do bang bang. I was 5 and he was 6. We rode on horses made of stairs. He wore black and I wore white. He would always win the fight. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down. Seasons came, changed the time. When I grew up, I called him mine. He would always laugh and say, remember when we used to play? Bang, bang. I shot you down. Bang, bang. You hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. I used to shoot you down. Music played and people sang. Just for me, church bells ring. Now he's gone, I don't know why. Until this day, sometimes I cry. He didn't even say goodbye. Didn't take the time to lie. Bang, bang. He shot me down. Bang, bang. I hit the ground. Bang, bang. That awful sound. Bang, bang. My baby shot me down. Milk, thank you for gifting subs. We got 3 movie brackets to redeem. Let's go. To be fair, in the past, sometimes we want to set off a hype train and it don't work. So Twitch is just saying, you know what? I'll make up for it. Let's go. Thank you. Let's see what else we can do here. Amir, I be lurking. If you have requests, please let me know. Let's go ahead and let's do Thankful. It's very beautiful right now out in the parks and whatnot. I love spring. This time of year is always hard. There is so much I feel that I can draw upon. The fires are warm in the house, but it's cold. When everyone is family, I always feel alone, and I don't know why. How could I feel lonely during the merriest and most generous time of year? I have cousins and a brother and a mother who loves me, but the nights can be hard when I feel no one sees me. But I'm still thankful for the wind that caresses my face, the family who have given me a warm living place. I'm still thankful for water that I can feel, and when I wake up with the sun, how the rays on my skin can heal the coldness in my bones. And when I feel, no matter what I do, I always feel alone, regardless of who's by my side. I'll be thankful. I am thankful, even though I don't always express it. Just know that I'm thankful, even though I may not always seem like it. Just know that I'm thankful for the air I breathe and the love that you share, and the time spent with me, even when I feel like nobody cares, and the water that flows down my skin, and the warmth of the sun on my hair. Just know that thankful for my mind. Even the monsters that dwell, oh how they kill me inside. I am thankful. I am thankful. Thank you. Oh, we're still hyping. Let's go. 40 seconds left in the hype train. Francesco. Thank you for hanging with us today. Doug has redeemed his urban legend. Let's go. I'm going to be reading one of those already. Let's go ahead and do an urban legend. Thank you. Da-da-da-da-da. And Brian has redeemed, let's see, a tarot card reading. Okay. I have to find this. Thank you. Let's see if I'm missing anything. We'll keep playing music till the hype train's over, and then we'll redeem those in a bit. So we have 3 movie brackets, an Anderson tale, an urban legend, and a tarot card reading. Thank you. And if anybody on YouTube wants to join us on Twitch, it's totally free. If you want to interact with us, you'll have to create an account, which is still free, or you can just watch from afar for free. Let's see. Is it nighttime for me, or are you talking to each other? Y'all have a good day. Jamie, hello. Thanks for being here. If you're still here, that is. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and do I Want to Go Out. See, we got some weed whacker action in the background. I love it. I wanna go out. I wanna go out. I wanna go out with somebody else. I wanna go out. I wanna go out. I wanna go out with somebody else, with someone who loves me, someone who cares, somebody sure and self-aware. He won't buy me off with flowers, diminish my power. No, he won't get off by buying me teddy bears. See, he listens and communicates and does not want to dominate. He tells it like it is and doesn't get defensive. He is a gentleman. What can I say? I wanna go out. I wanna go out. I wanna go out. I wanna go out with somebody else. I wanna go out. I wanna go out. I wanna go out with somebody else, with someone who opens up when he's scared, someone who will be there. With him there are no empty apologies, because he's dignified, and while he respects me, I don't want fluff or doors open for me. I just want someone to share with me a strong foundation. He is a man of conviction. He isn't perfect, but he strives and tries to work it through, so that when he does say I love you, I know he means it. There are no beating around bushes, and I know he will stand, stand, stand by me, stand by me. Oh, darling, yeah, stand by me, stand by me. And when I look into his eyes, I'll know that I am his, and he is mine. And I'm sorry, I don't mean to bring you down. It's just lately I have found that I want to go out. With somebody else. Thank you. More drink. You don't like this? Oh my gosh, what don't you like about it? Savvy, thank you for hanging out with us today. I hope you're well. Were we raided by Savvy? Thank you. Savvy, thank you very much for the raid. Thank you for the chat, Og. Piney, I hope you're well. I want to go. Savvy, it's been so long since I've crossed paths with you on Twitch. I'm happy to see that you're streaming. Did you take a break, or do I just not really see you on anymore? Thank you for choosing me to raid. For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Ali. I'm a singer-songwriter, professional, awkward human. And let's see. All right, yeah. You know, for a while I was like, because I would lurk in your streams sometimes, so I'd be like, oh, she's not on. But I'm happy to see that you're back, you know, and you still stream here and there. Thank you for choosing me to raid. I'll have to be on the lookout. And now that I know that you're streaming again, I hope you're well. Yes. I think you're very lovely. We got 1 minute left in the hype train. I don't know who's been hyping. It's both Brian, Doug. Thank you. Olgog, thank you for contributing with the hype biddies. Nalvarion, thank you for the follow. Francesco, thank you for the follow. Carl is God, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. We are celebrating halfway to Halloween. Halfoween. The official date of celebration is April 31st. Yes, that is a real date. I promise you. and we will be celebrating with a 12-hour stream on Friday. Till then, I am streaming daily for the next week, so welcome in. 20 seconds left in the hype train. Let's see if I can close it out appropriately. Ready? I lost my pitch there a bit, and I didn't really get a good air, but it worked out. You know, it's pass. It's pass. Thank you. Bye. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself, rest well, and I'll see you in the streams. If anyone's hanging out with us, thank you. Stay comfortable. My name's Allie. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, professional, awkward human. I just sang my song, I Want to Go Out. If you were vaguely intrigued by that, I would be deeply grateful if you checked out the version I have up right now. Please and thank you. All right, let's keep singing songs. Hello, Valhalla. Hi, Luke. Christian, Squid, thanks for hanging out with us still. Jamie, thank you. Zupa Wednesday, thank you. All right. We have quite a bit of redemption. So now that we have, actually, I think this would be a good time, unless you guys are really not feeling it. For some of my subathons, I do a movie bracket where you can vote on what you think is the best. And I compiled 16 movies that we're going to pit against each other to have one come out as the best spring-themed horror movie of all time. Not of all time. I mean, this is something I did myself. So let's be real. Brackets that can claim to be the best of all time, you probably should have more than one person coming up with the list. But all right, we're going to go ahead and do it. We have three rounds. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have a tarot card reading, and then we have an urban legend, and then we have an Hans Christian Andersen tale to tell. Okay, we're going to do, first off, we're going to do these trailers. We'll do 2, and then we'll end. We'll save the other one for a little later. Okay, let's go for it. Exciting. I believe I actually shared this trailer last year, but for all intents and purposes. And let me know if any of you actually watched it after we talked about it. It's completely anonymous to participate in the poll on Twitch. You just need to be signed in. But don't worry, no one will know that you voted, what you voted for.
Pests are terrible guests. So before they move...
Paramount Pictures cordially invites you for a weekend getaway at the party to end all parties.
To my home and lifestyles of the rich and undeserving. Wrong.
Cheers.
Join 8 privileged guests who are just dying to have fun.
Wow, what is this? The bridal suite? You like it?
The ladies
I find a use for it.
the gentleman,
We did on the first date.
the young,
Well, basically, I possess an essential lack of seriousness.
and the restless.
You are such a jerk.
Everyone is having such a good time. It's scary.
Is something wrong? You look dead.
Radio is blasting. Someone's knocking at the door. I'm looking at my girl. She passed out on the floor. Nikki! I see someone in the hall. I've never seen before. Don't know what it is. I don't want to see it.
April Fool's Day. Get ready to party till you drop.
All right, and that we're gonna pit against this movie here. Oh wait, I didn't do that correctly. Here we go. This one here. For all intents and purposes, that's the trailer. That's Killer Party. Okay, let's see. So, there can only be one. We can do April Fool's Day and Killer Party. I'm gonna start the poll. Allah he dead. Go ahead. Go ahead and pick your vote. I'm just seeing here exactly where this is. All right, I don't really know this one, so we're just So I'm looking at the fairy tale, and we're going to go ahead and read that, and then we have the tarot. Let's do the tarot card reading while we have this poll going. Okay. I'm going to give you 2 cards. Okay, Brian? I've lost the chat somehow. Hold on. Pray. Hold on. What? No, that wasn't not the Highlander reference. I'm so confused. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Right now, I'm going to read for Brian his tarot cards. We're going to do 2. Shuffle the deck. Oh, you're supposed to pick the cards. I will pick them for you. Okay, well, maybe let's just do it this way. You can just have tap the deck. Okay, we're just gonna draw a card. We'll just do this one. Oh, you know what? Yes, I think that is a Highlander reference, and I just had no idea because to me it's just like it's a meme, you know. I know. I was not aware that it's from Highlander, but yes, that totally makes sense. Let's see. Shh. Okay, so the card you were drawn, Brian, was Judgment. Change of position, renewal, and outcome. You may be at a crossroads and faced with choices that have significant consequences. Something in your life requires a judgment call. The choices you make will align you with your life's purpose. This card is referenced to as a time of resurrection and awakening, a time when a period of our life comes to an absolute end, making way for dynamic new beginnings. The Judgment Tarot card signifies a moment of reflection and awakening. It represents a time of self-evaluation where one must review past actions, make decisions that will shape the future. This card urges you to embrace transformation and seek forgiveness or redemption. It serves as a reminder that each choice we make carries weight and consequence, pushing us to confront our true selves and strive for spiritual growth. Really? All right. I'll go ahead and repeat the gist of it at the beginning. You may be at a crossroads and faced with choices that have significant consequences. Something in your life requires a judgment call. The choices you make will align you with your life's purpose. Ta-da! Okay. All right. There we go. I don't know what pants has to do with anything, buddy. All right. Did we vote? Did you vote? Oh my gosh, it's almost over. It's almost over. We're about to start our second segment of voting. April Fool's Day wins. Woo. Okay. We have our next cue here. Let's see. No, I did the wrong thing. All right, next up, we have two movies against each other. This is not it. This is not the movie.
Arthur's got you brainwashed.
Oh, this is a different trailer.
I'm so excited.
All right, Corporate Retreat. Get your tickets now.
There's a special night in the lives of all of us. A night to be
Hey, Jamie.
to be desirable. A night we can break all the rules and make our own. Prom night. Everyone at Hamilton High is getting ready for prom night. It's a day of rehearsals, arrangements, final preparations, and last-minute phone calls.
Nick?
They're too old for games, but someone still wants to play.
Yes, Squid. I'll keep them. Keep them up.
Tonight, someone has come to the prom alone. Someone who watches in the silent corridors. Someone who waits until no one can help. Prom night. If you're not back by midnight, you won't be coming home.
All right, we have prom night against. I feel like I know which one's gonna win, but here we go. Maybe not. All right, those are your choices. Vote in the poll. have one more left after that. Let's see. But before we do that, I want to see if I can do here. Done. What is I'm not sure if this is the right one. I'm trying to decide which one I want to do. Hold on. That one's not it. Okay, let's just see. Let's see what happens when I choose this one. This is our urban legend.
Today's horror comic dubbing narration is The Death Car from the Big Book of Urban Legends. I hope you enjoy. Our story starts with a little boy. Do you know that car dealer out on University Boulevard? Its specialty is repossessed cars. After that, he began to explain a story. Well, they say that they repossessed this red Corvette a few years ago. And he explained an oh so gruesome fate. The owner had been murdered and hidden in the trunk. Well, this car dealer cleaned up the car, repainted it, and recarpeted the trunk. And about a week later, they sold that car to some guy. But he returned the car after a week. He said that there was a bad smell in it that he couldn't get rid of. This happened a couple more times with other people who bought the car, and now that dealer is stuck with it. But serves him right. That place is a big clip joint anyway. I hope that they never sell that car. The boy stormed off, covering his nose. As we look at that car, $100 smells like a bargain. Based on a true story. Hey everyone! Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take this time to give a very special thanks to my
I thought it would elaborate a little more into
YouTube
something,
members.
but the gist of the story is
Sarah
that
De
this person
Jesus,
died in the car and you cannot
Motosurf,
escape the stench of death.
Leo,
Let's see. That normally has an ending, but, or maybe it doesn't. But there we go. There's an urban legend for you. Knavery, thank you. Thank you for the follow. And Carrie has won. Carrie has won. Alright, and then let's see. We have one left. We have one left. Let's just go ahead and do that now. If that's okay with you guys. Yes, I wanted to read it to you guys, but it was simply called The Death Car, and when I looked it up, a different one popped up. And I was like, no, that's not the one I wanted. If I wanted that one, I would have put that. So, all right. Let's do our other... video for today. Let me just see if this is gonna... All right. Nay! And we will be doing, and we will be doing more music. So anyone who wants to make a request, just look at the song list and make a request. So we have Gaia versus, let's see, this one. So Fate is having me get a phone probably earlier than I want to because I cracked it. I busted it. So I'm going to be getting one sometime, probably in the next week. Let's see. Let's see. And now you can make your vote. Make your vote in the Earth or Gaia. I know Kill List. This is just a spring-themed horror movie bracket. You know what's funny is I got criticized for I think when I did Spookathon for the trailers I was giving. Just because I've chosen to show one out of the hundreds, if not thousands of movies, doesn't mean I don't know about it. That being said, there are plenty of movies I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Oh, well, Kill List is a good one. It's fun. Right now, I kind of aimed for horror movies that you could watch in the springtime. All right, so we do that, and while we're doing that, let's go ahead and read our Anderson tale. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and I'm gonna put some music on. Let me find the music first. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. I'm kind of like, what could I play? Maybe I have to figure it out. No. Where did I put that? Oh, you know what? I think I put it here. Let's try this one. I did. We'll just do this one. This tale is called The Shadow by Hans Christian Andersen. In the hot countries, the sun can burn properly. People become as brown as mahogany all over. In the very hottest countries, they are even burnt into dark. But it was only to the hot countries that a learned man from the cold ones had come. He imagined he would be able to run about as he did at home, but he soon got out of the habit of doing that. He and all sensible people had to stop indoors. The window shutters and the doors were kept shut all day, and it looked as if the whole house were asleep, or else nobody were at home. The narrow street with the tall houses where he lived was so built that from morning to night the sunshine lay on it. Really, it was unbearable. This learned man from the cold countries, he was a young man, and a clever one. He felt as if he was living in a fiery furnace. It exhausted him, and he grew quite thin, and even his shadow contracted and got much smaller than it was at home. The sun exhausted it too. Not until evening, when the sun was down, did they begin to revive. That now was really a pleasure to see. As soon as lights were brought into the room, the shadow stretched itself all up the wall. Yes, up to the ceiling too. So long did it make itself, for it had to stretch itself to get its strength back. The learned man went out on the balcony to stretch himself there, and as the stars came out in the lovely clear sky, he seemed to himself to be coming to life again. On all the balconies in the street, and in the hot countries, every window has a balcony. People came out for air. Funny, it happened on the word air. For air one must have, even if one is accustomed to be the color of mahogany. Very lively it became. Upstairs, downstairs, shoemakers and tailors and everybody else moved out into the street. Tables and chairs were brought out and lamps lit. Thousands of them, and some talked and others sang, and the people took walks, and the carriages drove out, and the donkeys with bells on them went by, cling-a-ling-a-ling. There were funerals with singing of psalms, the street boys fired off throwdowns, the church bells rang out, and altogether it was very lively down in the street. Only in one house, straight opposite to that in which the foreign learned man lived, was there complete stillness, and yet somebody lived in it. For there were flowers on the balcony that grew splendidly in the hot sun, which they couldn't have done without being watered, and there must be somebody to water them. So there must be people there. The door of it, too, was opened at night, but inside it was quite dark, at any rate in the front room. But from further in there was the sound of music. To the foreign scholar it seemed incomparably beautiful. But it might easily be that he fancied it so, for in the hot countries everything seemed to him matchless, but for the heat. The landlord said he didn't know who had taken the house opposite, for you couldn't see any people, and as for the music, he thought it horribly tiresome. It's like someone sitting practicing a piece he can't get on with. Always the same piece. No doubt he's saying, I shall get it right in time, but he won't get it right, however long he goes on playing. One night, the foreign scholar woke up. The door to the balcony stood open where he slept, and the curtain before it was lifted by the breeze, and he thought there was a marvelous light coming from the balcony opposite. All the flowers were shining like flames of the most lovely colors, and among the flowers stood a slender, graceful maiden, herself too shining as it seemed. It positively dazzled his eyes, and he shut them as tight as ever he could, woke up completely. With a single jump, he was on the floor, and very quietly he stole behind the curtain, but the maiden was gone. The light was gone. The flowers shone no longer, though they stood there as fair as ever. The door was ajar, and from far within the music was sounding soft and beautiful, such as would entrance one into delicious thought. It really was like magic. And who was it that lived there? Where was the proper entrance? The whole ground floor was a succession of shops, and people couldn't always be passing through them. One evening, the foreign scholar was sitting out on the balcony, and a lamp was hung in the room behind him. And so it very naturally happened that his shadow passed across to the wall opposite, and there it stayed, right opposite among the flowers on the balcony, and when the learned man moved, the shadow moved too. It always does. "I think my shadow is the only living thing to be seen over there," said the learned man. "Look how snug it's sitting among the flowers, and the door is standing ajar. Now if only the shadow was sharp enough to go in, look about, and then come and tell me what it saw. Yes, you would be of some use then," he said in joke. "Do, please, go in there, shadow, do. Are you going?" With that he nodded to the shadow, and the shadow nodded back. "Well, go then, but don't stay away." The learned man got up, and his shadow on the balcony opposite got up too. The learned man turned, and the shadow turned too. And if anyone had been observing carefully, they would have seen quite plain that the shadow went in by the half-open door of the balcony over the way, at the moment when the learned man went into his own room, and let fall the long curtain behind him. Next morning, the learned man went out to take his coffee and read the papers. "What's this?" he said when he came out into the sunshine. "I haven't got any shadow. Why, then it really did go away last night and has not come back. That's rather tiresome, that is." It did annoy him, but not so much because his shadow was gone, as because he knew that there was a story about a man with a shadow which everyone at home in the cold countries knew, and if the learned man went there and told them his own story, they would say he was merely imitating the other, and that he had no business to do. So he determined to say nothing at all about it, which was very sensible of him. In the evening he went out into his balcony again. He had put the lamp behind him very properly, for he knew that a shadow always needs its master for a screen, but he couldn't entice it back. He made himself little and he made himself big, but no shadow came. Nobody came. He coughed loudly, but it was no good. It was amazing, to be sure, but in those hot countries everything grows fast, and after a week had passed he saw to his great delight that a new shadow was growing out of his feet when he went into the sunlight. The root must have been left behind. In 3 weeks' time he had a very tolerable shadow, which, when he betook himself home to the northern country, grew more and more on the way, so that at last it was so long and so big that he would have been contented with half as much. So the learned man came home, wrote books about what there was of truth and goodness and beauty in the world, and days passed by, and years, many years. He was sitting in his room one evening, and there came a very gentle knock at the door. "Come in," said he, but nobody came in. So he opened the door, and there standing before him was an extraordinarily thin man, so thin as to be quite remarkable. This person was, for the rest, extremely well dressed, and evidently a man of distinction. The learned man asked, "Whom have I the honor of addressing?" "Ah, I thought very likely you wouldn't recognize me," said the well-dressed man. "I've become so much of a body that I've actually got flesh and clothes. You never expected to see me in such fine condition. Don't you recognize your old shadow? To be sure, you certainly never thought I should ever come back. Things have gone wonderfully well with me since I was with you last, and I have become very well-to-do in every respect. If I wish to buy myself out of service, I have the means." And he rattled a large bunch of valuable seals that hung to his watch, and put his hand to the heavy gold chain that was around his neck, and how his fingers did glitter with diamond rings, and all real too. "Ha! I can't get over it," said the learned man. "What does it all mean?" "I admit it's by no means an ordinary affair," said the shadow. "But then you yourself are not an ordinary man, and I, as you very well know, have trod in your footsteps from a child. As soon as you found that I was ripe to go out into the world by myself, I went my own way. I am now in the most brilliant circumstances, but there came a sort of longing over me to see you once more before you die, as die you must. I wanted, too, to see this part of the world again, for one has always a fondness for one's fatherland. I am aware that you have got another shadow in my place. If I have anything to pay either to it or to you, I hope you will be so good as to let me know." "Well," said the scholar, "and is it really you? It is indeed most remarkable. I could never have believed that my old shadow, could come back to me as a man. Do tell me what I have to pay, said the shadow. I don't at all like to be in debt of any kind. How can you talk so, said the learned man. What debt is there to talk of? Be as free as the next man. I am extraordinarily pleased at your good fortune. Do sit down, old friend. Just tell me a little about how it all came about, what you saw at the house over the way, out there in the hot country. I'll tell you, said the shadow, seating himself. But you must promise me that you won't tell anyone here in the town, wherever you may meet me, that I was once your shadow. I have some thoughts of becoming engaged. I could support more families than one. Be quite easy, said the scholar. I won't tell anyone who you really are. Here's my hand on it, I promise it, and one man, one word, you know. One word, one shadow, said the shadow. He was obliged to phrase it so. It was indeed most remarkable to see how much of a man the shadow was, all dressed out in the finest possible black broadcloth, with varnished boots and a hat that would shut up so that it was only crown and brim, not to speak of what we know already, the seals, the gold chain, the diamond rings. The shadow was, in fact, extraordinarily well dressed, and this was just what made him a complete man. Now I'll tell you my story, said the shadow, planting his feet in the varnished boots as firmly as he could on the arm of the learned man's new shadow, which lay at his feet like a poodle dog. And this was either out of pride or perhaps in hopes of getting it to stick to him, while the prostrate shadow kept very quiet in order to listen, for it wanted to know how a shadow could get free, as this one had done, and work up to be its own master. Do you know who it was that lived in the house over the way? Said the shadow. It was the most beautiful thing there is. It was poetry. I was there for 3 weeks, and the effect was the same as if one had spent 3,000 years in reading everything that had been sung and written. I say it, and it is the truth. I have seen everything, and I know everything. Poetry! Cried the scholar. Yes, yes, she often dwells a hermit in great cities, poetry. I saw her for one single brief moment, but my eyes were full of sleep. She was standing on the balcony and shining as the northern lights shine. Tell me of her. Thou wast on the balcony. Thou wentest through the door, then I was in the anteroom, said the shadow. You were always sitting looking across at the anteroom. There was no light there at all. There was a sort of twilight, but one door stood open, leading straight to a second and into a long row of rooms and halls. There was light there. I should have been killed outright by the light, had I gone in to where the maiden was. But I was careful. I gave myself time, as indeed one must. Asked the scholar. What sawest thou then? I saw everything, and I will tell you about it, but it isn't that I'm in the least proud, but considering I'm a free man and what accomplishments I possess, not to mention my good position and my very easy circumstances, I should very much prefer you to address me as you. I beg your pardon, said the scholar. It's merely old habit which sticks by me. You're perfectly right. I shall keep it in mind. But now, do tell me everything you saw. Everything, said the shadow, for I saw everything and I know everything. What was it like in the innermost hall? Asked the scholar. Was it like being in the green wood? Was it like a solemn temple? Were the halls like the starlit sky seen from the top of the high mountains? Everything was there, said the shadow. I did not go absolutely in. I stayed in the room next to it in the twilight, but I was admirably placed and saw everything and know everything. I have been in the court of poetry in the antechamber. But what did you see? Did all the gods of ancient days pass through the vast halls? Did the heroes of old times fight their battles there? Were there lovely children playing and telling of their dreams? I tell you I was there, and you may imagine I saw everything there was to be seen. Had you been over there, you would not have turned into a man, but I did. And moreover, I learned to know my innermost nature, all that was inborn in me, the kinship I had with poetry. When I was with you, I never thought about it, but as you know, every time the sun rose or set, I used to become amazingly large in the moonlight. Indeed, I was almost plainer to be seen than you yourself. At that time, I did not comprehend my own nature, but in that anteroom it became clear to me. I became a man. When I came out, I was matured, but you no longer. In the hot countries. I was ashamed as a man to go about as I was. I needed boots and clothes and all the human paraphernalia that make a man recognizable. I made my way, I tell you this, you won't put it in a book. I made my way to the cake woman's skirt and hid myself under it. Little did the woman think how great a thing she had in hiding, and not till the evening did I come out. I ran along the street in the moonlight. I stretched myself right up the wall. It tickles one in the back deliciously. Take it all around, the world's a mean place. I wouldn't have become a man if it hadn't been generally assumed that it's a good thing to be one. I saw the most incredible things among wives, among husbands, among parents, among those darling, admirable children I saw with the shadow, what no human being was allowed to know, but what everybody very much wants to know, that is their neighbor's wrongdoings. If I'd written a newspaper, it would have been read, I tell you, but I wrote direct to the people concerned, and there was a panic in every town I visited. They were terribly afraid of me, and they become amazingly fond of me. The professors made me a professor. The tailors gave me new clothes. I'm admirably fitted out. The master of the mint coined money for me. And the women said I was very good looking. In this way I became the man I am. And now I must bid you goodbye. Here's my card. I live on the sunny side, and I'm always at home when it rains. And off went the shadow. That is a most remarkable affair, said the learned man. A year and a day passed, and the shadow came again. How goes it? Alas, said the learned man. I write about the true and the good and the beautiful, but nobody cares to hear about such things, and I'm quite in despair. I feel it very keenly. But I don't. I'm getting fat, and that's what everybody ought to try to be. You don't understand the way of the world, you know. You'll get quite ill like this. You ought to travel. I'm going to travel this summer. Will you come with me? I should like to have a companion. Will you go with me as my shadow? It'll be a real pleasure to have you with me, and I'll pay expenses. That's going a bit too far, said the learned man. Why, that's as you take it. It'll do you all the good in the world to travel. If you'll be my shadow, you shan't have a penny to pay for the trip. That's absolute madness, said the learned man. But after all, the world's like that, said the shadow, and so it will always be. And off he went. The learned man was in a bad way. Sorrow and trouble were on him, and as for his talk about the true and the beautiful and the good, most people appreciated it as a cow does roses. At last he became quite ill. You really look like a shadow, people said to him, and the learned man shivered it, for it was exactly what he was thinking. You ought to take some baths, said the shadow, who paid him a visit. There's nothing else for it. I'll take you with me for old acquaintance' sake. I'll pay expenses, and you shall write a description and amuse me with it on the journey. I'm going to the baths, for my beard won't grow as it should, and that is an ailment. One must have a beard. Now do be reasonable and accept my invitation. We'll travel as friends. And so they set off. The shadow asked, as we've become traveling companions, as we are, and as we've grown up together from childhood, wouldn't it be nice to drink brotherhood, call each other thou? It's more sociable, isn't it? Now you're talking, said the shadow, who was in fact the master. What you say is very frank and very well meant. I'll be equally frank and well-meaning. You as a scholar know very well what an odd thing nature is. Some people can't bear to touch brown paper. It makes them sick. Others feel it all over their body when someone scratches a pane of glass. This pane of glass with a nail. Now I get just the sensation when I hear you say that to me. I feel absolutely as if I were crushed down on the ground, as I was in my first situation with you. You understand, it's merely a sensation, not pride at all. I can't bear you saying thou to me, but I'll gladly say thou to you, and that's meeting you halfway. So the shadow addressed his former master as thou. Upon my word, it's rather much, thought the learned man, that I should have to say you and he should say thou, but he had to put up with it. Eventually, they came to a watering place where there were a number of visitors, among them a beautiful princess who was suffering from the complaint of seeing too well, which is of course very distressing. She noticed at once that the newcomer was a very different sort of person from all the rest. People say he has come here to get his beard to grow, but I can see the real reason. He can't cast a shadow. Her curiosity was roused, and very soon she got into the conversation with the strange gentleman on the promenade. Being a princess, she did not need to beat about the bush, so she said, "What's the matter with you is that you can't cast a shadow. Your Royal Highness must be considerably better. I am aware that your complaint is that you see too well, but it has yielded and you are cured. I have in fact a quite unusual shadow. Do you see the person who always goes about with me? Other people have an ordinary shadow, but I don't care about what is ordinary. You give your servant finer clothes for his livery than you wear yourself, and just so I have had my shadow smartened up into a man. What's more, you can see that I have even given him a shadow. It costs money, but I do like to have something peculiar to myself." In the evening, the princess and the shadow danced together in the great ballroom. She was light, but he was lighter, and such a partner she had never had. She told him what country she came from, and he knew it. He had been there, but at a time when she was not at home. He had peered in at the windows, upstairs, downstairs, and seen one thing and another, and so he could answer the princess's questions, give her information that quite astounded her. He must be the wisest man on earth. She conceived the greatest respect for his knowledge, and when they danced together a second time, she fell in love with him. Of this the shadow was well aware, for she gazed at him as if he would see through him. Yet once again they danced together, and she was on the point of speaking out. But she was careful. She thought of her country and realm and the many people she had to govern. "Wise he is," she thought to herself, "and that is a good point. He dances beautifully, and that's another. But is his knowledge thorough? That's equally important. That must be sifted." So she began very gradually to put to him some of the very most difficult questions, things she couldn't have answered herself, and the shadow pulled a very odd face. "Can't you answer me that?" asked the princess. "That was part of my nursery lessons. I really believe my shadow there behind the door can answer that." "Your shadow? That would be most remarkable." "Well, I don't say for certain that he can," said the shadow, "but I think it, seeing he has been following me and listening to me all these years. I do think it, but your Royal Highness will permit me to call your attention to the fact that he takes such pride in passing for a man that if he's to be in the right temper, he must be treated exactly like a man." "I'm perfectly agreeable to that," said the princess. "What a man must he be who has so wise a shadow," thought she. "It would be a real blessing for my people and my realm if I chose him for my consort. I will." And very soon they were agreed, the princess and the shadow, but no one was to know of it till she got back to her own kingdom. "No one, not even my shadow," said the shadow, who had his own thoughts about the matter. And now they were in the country over which the princess ruled when she was at home. "Listen, my good friend," said the shadow to the scholar. "I am now become as fortunate and as powerful as anyone can be, and now I will do something special for you. You shall always live with me in the palace, drive out with me in my royal coach. You shall have 100,000 Rix dollars a year, but you must allow yourself to be called a shadow by everyone. You must never say that you were at one time a man. Once a year, when I sit on the balcony in the sunshine and allow myself to be looked at, you must lie at my feet as a shadow ought to do. I may as well tell you that I am going to marry the princess. The wedding is to take place this evening." "No, that is really too much," said the learned man. "I won't allow it. I won't do it. It's deceiving the whole country and the princess too. I shall tell the whole story. I am the man. You are the shadow. You're only dressed up. Nobody will believe it. Do be reasonable, or I shall call the guard." "I shall go straight to the princess, but I shall go first," said the shadow, "and you'll go to prison." And there he had to go, for the sentries obeyed the one whom they knew the princess was to marry. "You are all in a tremble," said the princess when the shadow came into her room. "Has anything happened? You mustn't be ill tonight. We're going to be married." "I've had the most terrible experience that can occur to anyone. Only think of it. My shadow has gone mad. He believes he is the man, and I, just think of it, I'm a shadow." "That is awful," said the princess. "I hope he is shut up." "Indeed he is. I'm afraid he'll never get the better of it. Poor shadow," said the princess. It is most unfortunate for him. It would really be a kindness to rid him of his little bit of life. Indeed, when I come to think of it, I do believe it is essential that he should be quite quietly put out of the way. It is really very hard, said the shadow. He was a faithful servant to me. And with that, he seemed to sigh. You're noble, said the princess. That evening, the whole town was illuminated, and the cannons went off, and the soldiers presented arms. A wedding, to be sure. The princess and the shadow went out onto the balcony to show themselves and receive one last hurrah. The learned man heard nothing of all of this, for he had already been executed. And that is The Shadow by Hans Christian Andersen. We're going to go ahead and take a small break, and then we'll come back and sing some songs. Chris, I hope you're well. Thank you for being here. All right, we're going to go ahead and do this. Run now.
Well, Larry made his nest up in the autumn branches, built from nothing but high hopes and thin air. Collected up some baby blasted mothers, they took their chances, and for a while they lived quite happily up there. Well, he came from New York City, man, but he couldn't take the pace. He thought it was like a dog-eat-dog world. They went to San Francisco, spent a year in outer space with a sweet little San Franciscan girl. I can hear my mother wailing and a whole lot of scraping of chairs. Well, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something going on upstairs. Well, yeah, New York City, he had to get out of there. San Francisco, I don't know, then to LA, where he spent about a day. He thought even the pale sky stars were smart enough to keep well away from LA. Meanwhile, Larry made up names for his ladies like Miss Boo and Miss Quick. He stockpiled weapons and took pot shots in the air. He feasted on their lovely bodies like a lunatic, wrapped himself up in their soft yellow hair. Hey, and I can hear chants and incantations, some guy mentioning me and his prayers. Well, I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something going on. Upstairs. something going on, and I want you to dig. Dig yourself, Lazarus, dig yourself, Lazarus. Dig yourself back into that hole from where you come from. Dig, you better take that shovel and you better dig. You dig, Lazarus, dig. Dig, Lazarus, dig. Dig, Lazarus, dig. Dig, Lazarus, dig. Anyway, to cut a long story short, good one, Nick, like you ever do that. Fame finally found him. Mirrors became his torturers. Cameras snapped him at every chance. The women all went back to their homes and their husbands with secret smiles on the corners of their mouths. You know what I'm saying? He ended up like so many of them do, back in the streets of New York City, in a suit queue, a dope fiend, a slave, a prison, to the madhouse, to the grave. Oh, poor Larry. But what do we really know of the dead, and who actually cares? Well, I don't know what it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But there's definitely something going on upstairs. Dig yourself back in that hole. Oh, dig yourself back in that hole. I want you to kneel and pray for salvation. Oh, you better dig. Oh, you better dig. Oh, you better dig. Oh, you better dig. Dig yourself, Lazarus. 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 Oh, Lazarus, pray for salvation. Lazarus, pray for salvation. Lazarus, pray for salvation. And dig yourself back in that hole. Dig yourself back in that hole. I want you to dig. Want you to dig. Want you to dig. Dig yourself. Dig yourself. Dig yourself back in that hole.
All right, and we're back. Thank you for being here. We will be streaming again tomorrow at around 11. We have about a half out. Let's just do a couple of songs. And Doug, why? That's too kind. Thank you, Doug, for your kindness. super duper generosity. Let's do some more songs. But yes, we are slated to come back on around 11. If I end up being a couple minutes late, just bear with me, but I do plan on 11. All right, we're gonna sing 3 or 5 more songs for the day. Okay, we're gonna do Everlong. Not to stop when I say when. She said, breathe out so I can breathe you in. I know you've always been out of my head, out of my head, out of my head, I say. And I wonder when I sing along with you. Gotta promise not to stop when I say when. She said, thank you. We can do Thriller for Eminem. Thriller, thriller nights. You know what? Reading that tale, although it was a nice tale, also, good thing I remembered. I was looking at this while we were playing the trailers. If anyone is, I think that's it. If anyone is interested, yes. This is, I think, I'm not entirely confident what it is, but it has to deal with, it has some really cool animation. Someone that took the time to do some art, and they have a commentary on the short story that we read, The Shadow. But we're going to go ahead and end with Thriller. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Once you spend it, you don't get it back. My name is Allie. I make music and release music, perform as the Songery, and we will be streaming again same time tomorrow. So I hope you'll be here, or come visit me on Friday. I'll be streaming for 12 hours. It's close to midnight, and something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops you high. You try to scream, but terror takes a sound before you make it. You start to freeze as Zoe looks you right between the eyes. You're paralyzed, 'cause this is Thriller. Thriller night. No one gonna save you from a beast about to strike. You know it's Thriller. Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer. Thriller tonight. You hear doors and realize there's nowhere left to run. You feel a cold hand if you'll ever see the sun. You close your eyes, they hope that this is just imagination. But all for a while, you hear creature creeping up behind. You're out of time, 'cause this is Thriller. Thriller night. There ain't no second chance to keep a thing with 40 eyes, girl. Thriller. Thriller night. You're fighting for your life inside a killer. Thriller tonight. Night creatures call, and the dead start to walk in the masquerade. There's no escaping the jaws of the alien this time. This is the end of your life. They're out to get you, demons closing in on every side. They will possess you unless you change the number on your dial. Now is the time for you and I to cuddle close together. And all through the night, I'll save you from a terror on the screen. I'll make you see this is Thriller. Thriller night. 'Cause I can do you more than just a ghost with dead to try. 'Cause this is Thriller. Thriller night. So let me hold you tight and share a killer thriller tonight. Darkness falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in such blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found with the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse or shell. And the foulest stenches in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. But fear no more, a mere mortal can resist the evil of the Thriller. the evil of the thriller. Thank you. I have not seen it yet. I'm assuming I'll watch it at some point with my mother, because she was a big Michael Jackson fan. All right, guys, that is it for today. But I do hope you'll come back and visit me sometime over the next 7 days to come hang out with us and celebrate more of a Halfoween, half Halloween, halfway to Halloween. I can't decide how I want to say it. Just say all the way. Ooh. All right, and my internet is being so dumb. Pray it works better tomorrow. I'll see you guys next time. All right, YouTube. Thank you for being here.